Hi, my name is Rachel Bruner, and I'm going to show you how to play my game To Catch a Spy. This is a 54 card game that can be played single player or two player. Today I'm going to show you how to set up the game and play it as a single player. Maybe later I will do a two player version. To start, you have two cards. One is this agent. You are a secret agent, and you can play the male side, female side, and you're chasing a spy, which you can pick the male or female side. The front of the cards have a little discoloration. This should have been printed like that. So some of the fronts have a little pink tint. That's from my printer, so ignore that. All right, so decide who you want to play. I do a mix of all of them, but today, since I'm going to show this, I'm going to pick the female secret agent chasing the female spy. I'm going to set them to the side. So they're over here on the side. Then you have two agent tools. These are sunglasses. They're supposed to be sunglasses. And you have a tracking bug and a diffuse bomb tool. For now, I'm just going to stack these because I don't have a huge surface area for filming. Since my filming space is a little small. So then you have three classified cards. These are the cards with the file folder. So one will be 3 evidence. I'm going to put it over here. One is the red herring, and one is for fake clues. And then you will have 9 magnifying glass cards. These ones, there's 2 decks of magnifying glass cards, but if you'll see that these the image has been flipped. This has a purple background. This has a gray or taupe. I think that's how you pronounce that. So these cards include things like gun, binoculars, coded message, film, etc. Those same cards are in this deck. You can find some passport, and they have the same background, or no, they have I don't know. It's the front, so they kind of get discolored, but they will have a different background from these. So these ones set aside for now. These 9 cards, 8 cards, are there 8? Yeah, 8 cards. So you take these, you're gonna shuffle them, mix them up really well. So these are the items. They're called, these cards I call, the ones with the magnifying glass are case cards, and then these are items. So these items are what you're going to need to find throughout the game. In the game, you will have 3 items, so put 3 cards here. These are the items of evidence that you must find to convict the spy. If you don't figure out what they are, you won't be able to catch the spy. You can sometimes guess, but that's a little trickier. 1 card goes here, 1 item. So you have 3, 1, this is the red herring, and 4 fake clues. So all 8 cards will be placed and kind of go like that. I think I've got a little room here. I'm going to push these up a bit. Okay, I'll explain how those work in a little bit. Then you have these arrow cards. These are the cards that will determine the movement of the spy. There's different arrows pointing different directions. So as you shuffle them, take a few and rotate them 180 degrees. It doesn't matter which ones or whatnot. Don't even need to do that many, as long as you do a couple each time you shuffle this deck. Then place this deck here, push these down low, and you've got them there. Next, I'm going to do the location cards. So with the location deck, there are 9 locations. The fronts have text in a box. The backs have shoe prints that are walking somewhere. So I usually just kind of shuffle these a bit. I don't worry too much about it. Flip it over, and then I start to deal. And you're going to do a grid of 3 by 3. And you'll need to have some space in between them, like this way. But this way, you don't need as much space. The middle card, you always place face down because its location ability cannot be used this game. This changes up the game each time you play, that there can be different cards there. The cards could be different spots and can cause different effects. Now, you take this deck of case cards with the gray background, and in that deck, pull out all the bomb cards. So pull out those bomb cards. Next, take one of them face down, and then the rest of these cards, which include all the same item cards as what are here in those case cards, as well as clue cards. There's all these single fingerprint clue cards, except for one is a ×2. So we'll explain as that comes up during gameplay. So it's the only one, there's only one. All right, so shuffle these, mix these up a bit, and then what you're going to do is you're going to count out 8 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I just set those on top of the bombs. So now I'm gonna mix these so I can mix that bomb card in with the others. Good thing I didn't see anything too important on that list. So you just shuffle these, mix those up a bit, and now you'll place one under each location card to the left like this. You wanna stick it out so you can see it and easily access it. It doesn't matter where they go because it's just random. All right, so put those down. Oh, I missed the bus stop down there. Okay, so one at each location. Okay, now you take your agent and spy cards. The agent always goes at the bottom right, and you place them to the right of the location, and the spy always goes to the top left. I'm going to slide these over just a little, give a little room. I'll probably shift them throughout the game. Now, you take the rest of the 3 bomb cards. Without looking at these cards, you're going to put them in the deck and shuffle them. So I like to kind of separate them a little bit and then just mix them up, you know, whatever kind of method works for you. Mix them up. Now this creates the draw pile. So that determines that there's one bomb in these case cards, and the rest will be items and clue cards. Okay, so each turn, the agent will go first, and the agent always has to move unless an ability changes that. The agent can move 1 card away, so she could move here, here, or here. After moving, the agent always takes the case card under that location. If there are 2 case cards, because that will happen, I'll explain in a minute. If the agent moved here, she would take the top card. You always take the top one, and you always must take a card. Okay, and then after the agent does that, then the agent has the option to use clue cards if she has in hand. You could put your hand cards here or hold them in your hand, and use clue cards to determine the classified cards, these case cards up here. So the clue cards, it costs 1 clue to reveal 1 card. It costs 3 clues to reveal the red herring card, and it costs 2 clues to reveal 1 item of evidence. Now there's kind of 2 main routes that a player may go, is either revealing these 3 cards to know for sure what the items are, or to reveal these cards and this to determine what these are. You don't actually have to see these cards to figure that out. If you see these, you know what these 3 are by process of elimination, because there are only 8 possible items. Now, there's different reasons why you would do that. I'm going to let you explore that and figure that out through gameplay, and you'll see a little bit of that as I play the game. You'll see what choices I make, and I'll give a little bit of idea for that. You can, if you don't reveal enough information, you can choose to guess at the end of the game if you're not going to be able to get the information, but you know, that's a risk that you take. Okay, so diffuse bomb card can be used at any time a bomb is revealed. That keeps the bomb from exploding and destroying information. When a bomb explodes, the player must discard a card from hand. Right now there are no cards in hand. That's why this is helpful to have, that if you draw the bomb card right away, you can use this. So no new bomb cards will come until the spy puts these cards out. The tracking bug can be played by the agent at any point. The tracking bug must be played to a location, except it cannot be played to 3 locations: the bank, the post office, and the casino. So you see that red symbol slash, whatever those are called, the non-no symbol. So you can't place the tracking bug here, here, or here because thematically that makes sense to me that you can't place a bug at the post office, bank, or casino. You have to place the bug at some point in the game, and if I placed it here at the library and the spy moves here, the spy instantly gets bugged, and then I just place it, you know, up here or around here, or whatever. Just somewhere off near these cards to know that the spy has been bugged. If you don't put it soon enough in the game and the spy doesn't get bugged, you can never track the spy and win the game. You can never catch the spy. So also, if at any point during the game, if I was here, or here or whatever, and if the spy came to my location, I also have to discard a card from hand. If you do not have a card from hand to discard, you instantly lose the game. You can discard any cards that you have in hand. Those will be item cards or clue cards. Bombs, you can also do the same, item cards or clue cards. To make the game more difficult, slightly, you can make it that when you get a bomb, you only can discard item cards. That would be the same cards that it would be up here, not clue cards. But that's a slightly higher level of difficulty that you can start later in the game. So so if the agent encounters a bomb and it does go off, meaning you don't use the defuse, if it goes off, then you discard a card and your turn ends. You cannot use clue cards to determine evidence, and you can't place the tracking bug, and you cannot use location abilities. Location abilities are only used when the spy is the agent is at that location. So here, if I'm here, then this one, move to any location, is the only one you could use before moving on your turn, and you can go to any of the locations. All the others, however, can only be used at the end of the agent's turn after moving. So let's say I'm here and I move here. I take this card. Let's say I don't do any clue stuff. There wasn't a bomb, so I can keep doing my turn. I don't place the tracking bug. Then I could use this ability. So now I'm going to explain the location abilities. All right, so location abilities, the ones that have the no bug trackers also have movement for the spy. So what that means is if I'm here at this location and I decide to use this ability causes the spy to move, is forced to move in a diagonal location. Now, the spy, this is not diagonal. This is the only diagonal location from here. So the spy on their turn would instantly go here and not draw an arrow card, which I'll show and explain in a minute. But if there were multiple options, so if the spy was here, the spy could go on an angle there or there. If there are options, then you keep drawing arrow cards until the spy can goes in one of those directions. And I'll show that as we play game. For the other ones, the spy moves horizontally. If the spy was here, you draw arrow cards until they move left or right. If the spy was here, then you just force them to go this way because there's nowhere to go right. If they were here, the same, they would have to go this way because they can't go left. If you're using this ability, up and down, same thing. If they were here, they have to go down. So I think that kind of makes sense once you get playing. Hotel is a special ability that when triggered, when the agent's here, and the secret agent decides to use this, let's say the spy was here. So I come here and take the case card, and then after that, if I don't have a bomb, I can take this and rotate it to activate it. What that means is once the spy moves to an adjacent, here, or here, non-diagonal location to the hotel, so I moved here, did that, now it's the spy's turn, let's say the spy moves here, then what would happen is on the spy's next turn, so I move, I'm going to go here, let's say, the spy doesn't draw an arrow card, the spy automatically moves to the hotel. And so when they move to the hotel, rotate it back and turn that over because the card has been used. Each ability can only be used once. Once you use it, you flip it over, and it's been used. All right, this one, safe from spy, no discard. So if you're here, Carnival's a busy place, lots going on. If you come here and the spy moves to your location, instead of being forced to discard a card from hand, you may use this ability. You don't have to. Let's say you choose to discard a card, but you could use this ability by turning it over like that. The ability's been used, and you do not have to discard a card. Basically, you're hiding and the spy doesn't see you in the crowd. So that's that ability. Let's see. Spy stays one extra turn. If you're here and use this ability, the spy will stay at their current location. So to do that, I usually just rotate that. That kind of lets you know that something's going on. So go here, use that. Then the spy, instead of moving on their turn, they just stay at that location. And you just flip that over once that's been done. So then on their next turn, they would move as normal with the arrow cards. Move to any location. I kind of explained that. You can use that ability to go anywhere. This one, track the spy. So this is for later in the game when you're in the when the spy is now trying to escape. And how that works is once this deck is gone, and I'll show how the spy moves. I kind of missed going over her turn. But once this deck, all these cards have been placed, and there's no longer a deck here, there could be discards. You only go through the deck once. Once the last card has been placed, when the spy moves to a location that does not have any case cards, then she rotates clockwise 90 degrees. And then let's say she came here and there was no case card, she would rotate again. Once she moves to locations without case cards and rotates all the way back to regular direction, she successfully escapes and you lose the game. So when you use track the spy, you have to have used the bugged the spy with the tracking bug, and then what you do is once the last card has been done and you've bugged the spy, you can rotate her back, and you can do it at any point. You could do it now. If I was here, rotate her back, so then when she moves to an empty spot, she would rotate and then go through her regular. So basically that's 4 rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this lets you backtrack 1, so it would take a 5th time at a location without cards. Or you can do it after she's rotated. If she's here or whatever, you use this ability, turn it over, just rotate her back 1. That just kind of helps you track her and try to keep her from escaping before you catch her. The library, right now it's in the middle so you don't see its ability, but if the library was anywhere else, its ability would be revealed as a +1 clue. So as you draw these case cards and have the clue cards, you use those for evidence. You can use this with a clue card to reveal. So you would use it to spend 1 clue card plus this to do one of these for 2, or with 2, or the ×2 clue card with this to reveal a 3rd. That's basically that card's ability. Okay, so I kind of skipped the spy's movement, so let's go over that real quick. So agent goes first, then the spy. So the agent would move, take the card, use any clue cards if chosen, place the tracking bug if decided if there's no bombs gone off. Then when the spy moves next, the spy, you draw arrow cards. So if I draw an arrow card, the spy would move this way, except there is no location card here. If there's not a location card in that direction, you rotate the card 180 degrees. Well, there's not a card up there either. So this would get discarded and another card drawn. Oh, and I drew the same one. So you keep drawing. There's 2 of each type of arrow. So now the spy can go this way. So the spy would go here. And when the spy comes to a location that has less than 2 of these case cards, you place another case card like that. When there's 2, the spy will not place a 3rd. There's only ever 2. Let's say at another turn, the spy, here, we'll draw the arrow card. The arrow, okay, it's going back this way. Spy moves here. Spy would place a case card like that. And so the spy arrow cards will randomly move the spy around. However, when you get to the last one, you don't actually draw and use this one. That's to prevent knowing for sure what's going to be the next arrow, even though you may not know the direction. You shuffle the deck and make sure you rotate, I say 3 or 4 cards, just, got at least half or something, whatever. It doesn't really matter as long as you mix them up. Rotate a few. Okay, so I'm going to put these back. All right. When you're ready to catch the spy, you can do that at any point you think you know what these 3 items are, and you have them in hand. You have to have the 3 items of evidence to convict the spy, and you have to bug the spy. So you have to have the tracking bug on the spy, have the 3 items from these cards. You'll have the items. So let's say you've revealed enough cards and you think or know it's, let's say, the gun, the passport, and the film. And so you'd have to have those cards in your hand. You can have up to 5 cards in hand. You can even draw up to 6, but at the end of the agent's turn, you have to discard down to 5. So it is advantageous if you have more than 5, if you draw a 6th one, to use any clue cards so you don't lose them. Because there are a limited number. You will not go through the deck a second time, and cards that get discarded or by choice or forced from bombs or the spy catching you, those cards are gone. You'll never have any option to get them back ever. So if you end up discarding a card that is one of these 3 items, even if you didn't know it at the time, you will not win the game. As soon as you realize that you've not got the item, that it's been lost, damaged, exploded, whatever, it's gone, you will lose the game. Can't win. Okay, so if you are ready to track the spy, you've got them bugged, you've got the 3 items in your hand, then you just have to get to the spy's location before they escape. So hopefully I didn't go through that too fast and that it makes sense, but showing gameplay will hopefully help. All right, so first things first is the agent moves. It is not smart to move to the center because the spy could possibly go there. Right, these 2 locations are currently safe from the spy. You cannot stay at your location. You have to always move. So I like to work my way towards the carnival early on in the game, depending on where the spy moves. So I'm going to move here to the casino so that if I feel like I need to go to the carnival, I will. Okay, so I'm going to take this case card. It goes into my hand, and it is the coded message. A secret message. Okay, so I put it in my hand here. I don't have any clue cards, and I'm not going to put the tracking bug there. So I end my turn. And I could use this ability. I could force the spy to move there, but I'm not going to right now. It's sometimes good to save those if you need them later. So I'm going to reveal an arrow card. And let's see. Okay, the one I showed earlier in the game. So see, the spy can't move this way, can't move that way. So this card gets discarded and draw another one. Okay, so the spy can go downward. So she does. There are less than 2 cards here. So another possible item of evidence has been dropped there at the post office. And that's the spy's turn. The spy doesn't do a whole lot, but mostly work to try to avoid getting caught by the spy. So I think I will, maybe I'm going to actually go back to the park, because you can't ever actually pick up the first card where you start at. So I'm going to go here, and okay, I have a clue. So I could use it now to reveal one of the fake clues, but I'm going to wait and see what other cards I draw, what other bits of evidence and clues I find throughout the game. So I'm going to end my turn, and now the spy moves. Draw an arrow. Okay, spy's moving to the right, to the library. What is she doing at the library? She's left some piece of evidence. Okay, so now this is tricky because I don't really want to go here because I won't get a card. The sooner you get cards, the better. So I'm probably going to go here. You can go to the spy location if you choose, but you'll have to discard a card. So it's not smart to chase after the spy until you're ready to catch them. All right. I'm going to go ahead and move to the bus location and hope the spy doesn't move here. Okay, so I move here, and I find the passport. All right. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and see where the spy goes. Where's the spy gonna go? Up. To the right. All right, she is now at the carnival. What's going on there? Is she meeting somebody? Passing information? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to... Now, I know that the spy has used... So remember the first arrow was that arrow, the one that can't go this way, and she just used that one. So she will not move back this way with the next arrow draw. There's still cards in the deck. So I'm going to move here. It is safe for me to move to the center point. That's always a tricky spot because the spy could move there from any location if they have the possible arrows. So I take the top card. Another clue. Great. I am going to go ahead and use it now because I still have my diffuse bomb. I've got 2 items. I'm going to use these 2 clue cards, so I'm going to discard them. I'm going to kind of shift these a little tight here. I'm going to discard 2 to reveal an item of evidence. All right, doesn't matter which one, just pick one. Ooh, the film. Okay, so you can put them just like that. The had a good playtester said to put the text at the top, so we could do that. Not sure if it's quite cutting off on the camera, so I'll kind of put it a little lower so you can see. Okay. All right, so that's good. I can't use an ability here because the location doesn't have one, and I'm going to leave the tracking bug at the center location. I like to put it there to hopefully bug the spy. Okay, spy's turn now. You can only reveal 1 card at a time. If I had used just 1 clue to reveal one of these, I couldn't use a second one right away. You can only do 1 per turn. All right, spy now moves. She's now at the opposite corner. Can't move that way. Rotate it. Nope, can't move that way. So we draw another arrow. Oh, the same one. So she can't move. All right, gonna move to the hotel. Okay, there's only 1 card. Use the second one. All right, let's see. Let's go over here to the cafe. All right. I'm gonna reveal this, the data disc. Okay, I haven't found the film yet. I'm gonna need the film, but one or two of these could be the rest of the evidence I need, but I need clue cards to figure that out. So I'm done unless I want to use this ability. Spy stays an extra turn. I'm not gonna do it because there's already 2 clues there. So I'm going to now shuffle these because you never use the last arrow card. Okay. Okay, so now the spy is going to go to the bank. Something sketchy going on at the bank. Maybe checking a deposit box. Okay, so now I'm going to... I've kind of put myself in a corner here because if I go here, the spy could come down to my location. I don't really want to go there either, though. If I'd been at the bus stop, I could have gone anywhere. But I could do this to make the spy stay where she's at. I'm just going to go for it. Let's hope it works out okay. So I'm going to go here to the post office. Oh, the bomb! Okay, I do not know if any of these are safe to discard. So I'm going to go ahead and use my diffuse. And you just flip it over showing it's been used. It's been used. And I'm going to actually just move it off screen, slide it over on the table so I've got room here for my cards. And then that gets discarded. Now that bomb didn't go off because I diffused it, so I can continue my turn. I don't have any clue cards. Post office, I don't want to make the spy come down to where I'm at, so I'm not using that ability. All right. Oh, no, see, look there, because she can't go up that way. It rotates around. She does come this way. She finds me at the post office, and we have a little shootout or something, and so I have to discard a card. So this is going to be based on guesswork, luck, or lack thereof if I discard a bad one. So let's see. I'm going to go with my gut. The coded message, I'm going to discard that and hope that's not one of the items. Now my turn ends. Oh, no, that was still the spy's turn because she moved. And so she still does place a card here because there's only one. That finishes her turn. And now I'm going to go. It's possible she could draw the other one. I don't, and you can't look through the arrow card, the arrow discard. Unless you want an easier game, you can look through those. But for normal game, you cannot. Okay, to go up or there. Where do I go? Let's go to the bank where the spy was at. See if we can figure out what she was doing there. And what do we find? A clue. Great, I found a clue. Okay, so I could use this to reveal one of these, but it's kind of best to pick one or other route because there's only a limited number of clues, and I don't have the library ability to add an extra clue. So I'm going to hold on to that. Plus, if the spy follows me, I'm going to be in trouble. Okay, good. Spy moves up that way at the hotel. She does not leave another card because there's already 2. Let's go to the post office again. Let's draw a card. Oh. The hidden camera. There's a hidden camera. Okay. I'm still not going to use my clue card. And the spy goes. Okay. And what was that ability? Oh, make the spy move down. Yes, let's go ahead and do that. Make her move down. So I'm going to use this ability. Because she can't go up, I don't draw arrow cards. She will automatically move down, picks up the tracking bug. Bloop, bloop, bloop. You kind of put it there, but I'm going to just kind of put it off screen a little bit. Since you know it's there, and I can bring it back on screen if I need to. I don't know if you can kind of see the edge of it. Okay, so the spy doesn't know she's been bugged. She's being tracked. So another card still is placed there. Okay, I liked that. That was good. Get her bugged. Okay. Now I could go there, but I don't want to use that ability when the spy's right there because then she would move up to get me. But I could just go to the bank, but could be a bomb. All right, well, let's hope it's not. Okay, woo, sweet. It's the *2 clue, which is great. So I'm going to use this and discard this to draw one of these items of evidence that costs 2 clues. You can see that? 2 clues. Okay, so I'm going to reveal another one and the phone. Okay, well, that's good because I discarded that coded message. Hopefully that's not the last one. I'm going to put this here. So I need the film and the phone. Problem is I don't have either of those items. So, okay, now I'm done. Unless I use this ability. Do I want to make the spy go left or right? Sure, why not? Let's have the spy move left or right. Now, because the spy's in the middle and could go left or right, I draw arrow cards until a left or right card is, including the last one. Oops, that's not the last one. Because it's just to determine which direction she's going to go, based on which way it flips. So right. So she goes right to the casino. Maybe she's following a false trail or something, huh? Okay. Now these are going to get shuffled. Okay, so now my turn. I think I'm going to move to the hotel because then I can use the hotel's ability to make the spy go there when she's adjacent. Because right now she's not adjacent, so she's not going to run into me if I trigger that ability. So I'm going to move here. I'm going to draw this and hope it's not a bomb. Okay, great. Perfect. Now I have 2 clues. I'm going to discard these 2 clues and reveal. Okay, tracking bug. The last item of evidence I need, the data disk. Oh, see, look, remember I was going to maybe discard the data disk? And I was like, no, I'm going to go with my gut and discard the coded message. So see, you're going to listen to the gut. Okay, so, all right, whoops, bumped my camera stand. Sorry about that. I think made it all wobbly. Okay, so great. I do not want to discard the data disk. What that means is these items are going to be fake clues and red herring, meaning I do not need these. So these now become clues, items that I can discard if the spy finds me or I hit a bomb. So that's great. Now I know that I don't want to discard that and just hope that, and the data disk, phone, film. So I need the phone and the film. Okay, so I wanted to use the hotel ability, so I rotate it. So when the spy moves here, here, or here, on her next turn, she will move to the hotel. So let's see where. Okay, I'm actually going to put this underneath since those have all been revealed. So data disk, phone, and film. Okay, I like that picture. Okay, so here we go. Down. The spy moves to the park. All right, so let's put another card. We've still got lots of case cards we've got to find and reveal. She didn't move up towards the hotel, so okay, let's just go to the carnival and see what we find. A clue. Okay, great. So I can discard that if I hit a bomb and whatnot. So things are looking good for me. Okay, spy moves to the bus stop. Discarding the card, but I still need to find those items of evidence. Okay, so let's see. She was at the casino, went down, so there's only one more down arrow, so I could go there. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's go to the library, and I do have some items if I need to. Okay, bomb. So the bomb explodes something. So I get to choose. And at this point, I'm not going to reveal more clue cards. I don't need to. And I'm not on the harder level where you have to discard an item. So I'm going to just go ahead and discard a clue card for now. If I want a harder game, I can make it that you can only discard item cards with bombs. And you can do the same with the spy too. But right now, you can discard anything from hand. All right. But the bomb did explode. And so I cannot use an ability. There's no ability there anyways. But I can't do any clue stuff anyways. Okay, so... All right, Spy is going to move up to the post office. Okay, Spy's deck only has 2 more cards in it. So after that, she'll start working on her escape. There's a lot of cards here I need to find. Let's see. Let's move out of the Spy's reach. Here. Another bomb card. So, hidden camera got bombed. Okay, so I can't use any abilities because of the bomb. So now the spy moves down on an angle. Oh, to the bus stop. Places a card. All right, well, she moved downward. I'm not very good at keeping track of all the arrows, so I just know the one downwards, so it's less likely to go this way. And there was one up and down, so I think either way. I'm just going to move to the casino. Binoculars. Okay, great. That gives me, I have 2 items I can discard. I'm done. Oh, do I want to use that ability? No, because I don't really want the spy to come to me. Although it would be nice if the spy went there, but I'd really rather not risk it right now. And plus she'd put a card there that, anyways, I'm going to just, well, she moves there anyway, so. Okay, spy moves here. I must discard a card, so I'm going to discard the binoculars. She does place a case card. So now, there are no more case cards in the draw pile. That means anytime the spy moves to a location without case cards, this one, and this one are only 3 currently, the only ones, she will start to rotate. And I can use this ability because I am tracking the spy, and that deck is now gone. Okay, all right, my turn. So the agent, let's see. I don't think she moved to the library yet, right? I hope I didn't miss that. If I did, sorry. Okay, let's go here. So in case she comes to the carnival, we'll be safe. Got the film. Yes, I need the film. Okay, so I got the film and the data disc. I just need the phone. Where's the phone? Gotta find the spy's phone. I'm not gonna use this unless the spy moves here. So let's see where she goes. She moves down to the bus stop. Yes, so there's case cards there, so she doesn't start to rotate yet. I don't really want to take that card until I have to. Let's go back to the casino. Clue card, not just give me another card to discard, but I need the phone. Where is it? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more cards. All right, spy moves up to the library. Great. I'm going to move here to the bus stop. Bomb! Okay. I can't do anything now because the bomb went off. So now there's 1 card in the arrow draw pile. So now these get shuffled. Gonna flip over a few of them. Mix them up a little here. All right, let's see. Okay, where is she going? She's going down to the park. Now, she's moved to a location that does not have a case card, any case cards. So she rotates 90 degrees clockwise. So once she comes back around to a regular portrait view, she will escape. So I've got to find that phone before she gets away. All right, well, move to any location. Well, I just really need the card, so that's actually not helpful to me right now, but maybe I'll need it later. I'm gonna slide this over now. I don't have a draw pile, so I'm gonna go here to the post office. Post office, what do I get? Clue card. Okay, well, let's see. She can't go down, she moves up. Oh, this isn't looking good. She rotates. That's 2, she's only got 2 more. Oh, okay. I need to use that ability, but there's no case cards. I need the phone, so I'm kind of in a dilemma here. Well, I could go there and then go there, because if I go here, then I think I'm gonna do that. I'll go to the bus stop. The gun. Oh, I need the phone, not the gun. Okay, so let's see where the spy goes. All right. Okay, so the spy goes here. Thankfully, there's a card. I was planning on using that to move there, but I don't because the spy is going to go there now on her next turn because she's now parallel, adjacent, not diagonal, to the hotel. Okay, so I'm going to move to the post office. That's a safe spot. Yeah, and then I could go there. Actually, so I could follow her. Oh, no, that means it's there or there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Discard a card. All right, so I don't draw an arrow card because the spy automatically moves to the hotel. So now that has been used. She moves here. Thankfully, there is a card there, so she doesn't rotate. I'm going to move here and hope I get lucky. Oh, I didn't. Oh, my goodness. So the phone, I have to discard a card, is the last card on the board. I think that's the first time that's happened to me. Okay, so that's fun. Okay, so the spy, where is she going to go? To the right. She's at the carnival. She rotates. Okay, so I'm in trouble. I think I'm going to lose because even if I go here, the spy is going to go somewhere. She always moves unless I have her stay an extra turn. But she's still gonna move and rotate. I could move here and do this and have her go back, and it's possible she'd go there and not move. I don't know. I don't think, because even if I go there, I think the only way is if I go there and then I will have the phone. Then if she moved to my location, I can catch her. You can do that. So that it's a third odds because she would move here, here, or there. And I don't remember what arrow cards have been played because I can't focus on that while I'm talking most of the time. So, or I could go here, cause her to go back, give me a little time, but I'm way over here. I'd have to move here and there. I think that, because that's too far, I think I'm going to just go with the third odds, I guess. I don't know. Maybe there's another option I'm not seeing. You know, some of you smarty probably see something I don't. But, okay, I'm going to just hope I can catch a spy. Okay, I have the phone. I'm going to discard that. Okay, so, okay, so now the spy moves. And where's the spy going to move? Not that way, not that way. Come on, move to my location. Oh no, she moves to the library. She moves, rotates, and escapes. Whew. The spy escapes, and even though I found the evidence, the spy got away, and I wasn't able to catch the spy. Game over. So close. Okay, well that is To Catch a Spy. There are a couple other things I may have missed, a few little minor details or whatnot, or some things that, if you have any questions or whatnot. I think the only thing I was thinking of, a few times I paused thinking of this, is that I don't think it's mentioned in the rules that if the spy moved to my location and I had the items, I would have to discard an item. Well, I think so. I think even if the spy moves to your location because it's not your turn, yes, you have to discard an item. I did have to. If I did not, and all I had were these three, I would have to discard one of those items and I would lose the game. But I did have 2 items, so I could have discarded one of them that wasn't one of the 3 I needed. So, yes, but what I'm thinking, I'm kind of backtracking here, but if I was, here, and if I moved here to catch the spy, you don't have to discard an item because the spy didn't move to your location, even though I kind of have that in the regular rules if you move to the spy's location. I think that just to have it slightly harder, even if you're catching the spy, you still need to discard a card. That can make it a little harder if you're really close and don't have many cards. But anyways, that's a little bit, I think, continued playtesting will reveal. So I think that was kind of fun that we had the items, though. We did find the film, the phone, and the data disc. I don't remember where we found them all, but they were at these locations. So it's kind of fun. So I feel like this game has really good thematic gameplay and with chasing the spy and whatnot. So anyways, that's how you play the game, and I hope you like it.